Hi guys, Kathy here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Lisa Irwin. She's the missing, now 11-month-old from Kansas City, Missouri. So for those of you that don't know too much about the case, Lisa Irwin, she's an 11-month-old. She was reported missing by her father on October 4th of this year. He reported her missing when he got home from work at about 4 in the morning, and the mother was reported as having been the last person to see the baby when she put her down to sleep at about 10:30 the night prior. So there's a couple of things about this case that aren't adding up, not making sense, so I just wanted to talk about it and see what you guys think. So the first thing is that the father reported that the baby was found missing that morning when he came home at 4 in the morning, and that the window was open and the front door was unlocked and all the lights on, which was very unusual for that particular family. But to me, I don't know what the insinuation is exactly, but looking at it from this point of view, if you're going in to take a baby, which they're saying that it's an abduction, they're totally absolving themselves of any activity that may include them in this. They're saying that they're not guilty, whatever. If somebody's abducting a baby, to me, what doesn't make sense is why they would enter through the window and then leave out the front door. Why wouldn't they just enter through the window and leave through the window? The window wasn't terribly high off the ground to begin with if you looked at the house. And the other thing too that kind of struck me as odd is the fact that the parents reported that all three of their cell phones were also missing. And to me, I think if somebody is going to go in to steal a baby or abduct a baby, this is something that you don't just do and dilly-dally around. This is something that you go in, you have your sole purpose, and you leave. If this were like attempted robbery, there would be other things missing, but just 3 cell phones doesn't make much sense to me. Why would you purposely go out scouting for these phones? Why would you take these phones if your intended motive is to get a baby and leave? So that was the first thing that kind of struck me as odd. And then the other thing, which is a late development, was now they're looking into the possibility of this homeless man whose name is Jersey, or he goes by Jersey, as being a potential suspect. Apparently around the neighborhood he was seen about 2 days prior to the incident, and he hasn't been seen since. And the media, and it seems like some of the police are kind of leaning more towards him being a suspect, but what I can't get, what I don't understand is why, if he's a suspect, think about it, a homeless guy breaks into a house, steals a baby. What does a homeless man want with a baby? Ransom? There's been no ransom note. Nothing else was stolen. There were other than the cell phones, but there wasn't any food taken, there wasn't any money taken, there wasn't any electronics taken. And why would he leave all of the lights on? And again, if you're trying to get in and out unnoticed, why are you going through a front door, leaving through the front door when you could just exit through the window? I don't know, doesn't make sense to me. And then there's other little pieces about it that don't make sense and are just odd. For instance, the family, the mother, Deborah Bradley, her sister is saying that she's preparing to go to jail because police automatically you know, have no leads, so they know they're trying to pin it on her. Why would you even come out and say that? That's just, some things are better left unsaid, and I think that was definitely one of them. That was just really odd to me. And then the other thing too is the mother of Lisa, Deborah, she was also quoted as saying to the press that cops accused her of failing a polygraph test. Okay, so I don't give too much credence into failing a polygraph test. Your kid is missing, you're legitimately upset. You can get skewed results with that. So I don't take too much credence into that, but it's a little bit weird that she would come out and say that. But then the other thing too is that for a brief time between the 6th and the 8th, she stopped cooperating with police, but then started cooperating again, claiming that she needed to take a break. I'm a mother, and I don't want to ever have to go through anything like this. That would break my heart, but if I ever did, there would be no breaks. I would invite cops in 24/7 if it meant finding my son. So I can't imagine why she would need to take a break. But you know, all of these points that I've presented in this video are not to accuse anybody of anything, but just rather to start a debate going and start like a discussion and get you viewers' point of view on this. So again, a lot more to this case than what meets the eye, and I'm, you know, not by any means, you know, proclaiming to be an expert, but I just want to get you guys' opinion on that. So leave your comments below, and I'll be following this case as events unfold.